Here we presents the top 5 best blenders. Starting at number 5, Mueller Austria Ultra Stick 500. I'll cap off this list with an immersion blender to diversify your choices. For a handy immersion blender, I choose the Mueller Austria Ultra Stick blender to recommend. 500W horsepower is pretty decent for a hand blender, which can stack up against even a single serving blender. After a while double checking it online, I realized that it sold out pretty frequently. And now I know why. The slim handheld stick coordinates with my palm perfectly with the speed controls installed where my fingers are located. This kind of design gives me ease of use and fast adjustment over the speed. It doesn't overheat or overly vibrate even if you use it non-stop. I love the sleek and modern appearance, and would definitely buy it as a housewarming present. The attachments are easy to detach and assemble. They go into tall pots and cups without any hassle. It's not essential for me, but I still endorse the fact that they include a milk frother, while many other immersion blenders only have a blade system and a whisk. I tried it with whipped cream, salsa, latte, and puree. I don't think Mueller is a top choice to blend smoothies because it takes you forever to blend all the fresh fruits and leaves into liquid. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Oster BLSTPB-WBL. Compared to the Tenswell portable blender above, I believe Oster is an upgrade for my lifestyle. When you stack it up against one another, there are some similar features and differences. Tenswell goes on a battery, while Oster is run by a regular corded motor base. And so in this sense, Oster to me is like a mini version of a traditional blender for students, busy gym goers, and travelers. I love the design a lot. No matter which color you choose, it still reflects a sporty vibe that matches an energetic person. Meanwhile, Tenswell is a basic, cute-looking blender that is more on a feminine side, I would say. Oster is a very well-built blender. I love how they come up with 2 different powers for regular blending and ice crushing in such a small blender. The way it functions is a tad different from Tenswell and other traditional blenders. Basically, it blends upside down, which means you screw the blending blade over the bottle and plug it upside down into the motor base and start blending. Once it's done, twist it off and replace it with the lid. Tenswell is not able to tackle tough ingredients, and so you will prefer this Oster if you're looking for something with a better performance. One thing that seems funny for me is the way you start blending. There's no button, and so you need to press the bottle down once it sits straight on the base to start blending manually. Halfway of my listed number 3, Ninja BL770. My favorite item on the list. Don't get me wrong. I love every blender I put in my review, but this one is a rare find. This Ninja BL770 gives me the confidence to make this statement when I stack it up against the 2 Vitamix blenders above. It's only priced at $150, but I got more accessories, 100 higher power, and even 8 ounce larger than the Vitamix 5200. How cool is that? It's fully equipped with an ice pitcher, single serving cups, a food processing bowl, and an inspiring recipe. I feel like Ninja is finally in for the game, to compete with the heavyweights above. And that's why you receive so many benefits at a really affordable price. I would recommend this one for a startup cafe, or a passionate home cook who wants a solid blender that tackles different tasks without spending too much on a machine. For ease of use, it's a no-brainer. I like to have some buttermilk biscuits over the weekend when I have some friends coming, and this one saves me so much prepping time. It's speedy and gives me the right texture I wanted for a good dough. This high performance can also be boiled down to the blades. And because they are very safe to manage dry and tough ingredients, you're much more likely to cut your fingers if you don't pay extra attention. Ninja BL770 is the cream of the crop, but it also has room for improvement. The 4-speed setting is not a complaint from me, but it may irritate some of you, especially those looking for more speeds, to produce a certain type of texture for the customers. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Vitamix E310. After testing it for over half a year, finally I could tell why it's priced so high, but many people are still going crazy about it. 1380W horsepower is a no joke. Instead of the fancy extras like a touchscreen or program settings, it comes with a pulse feature. And that's why this Vitamix can handle everything you toss in it. It gives you silky smoothies and chunky salad however you like. I would say this Vitamix is an upgrade to a professional level compared to the Ninja 400-watt blender above. Honestly, comparing these two is an innocuous approach, because they are catered to two different target audiences, even though the core value and benefits are similar. Ninja is very budget-friendly, and it works just fine if you live alone, because it serves small families with basic prepping functions. Vitamix is $239 higher than Ninja, but it lasts way longer even for frequent and professional use. The downside? This Vitamix can be the loudest appliance you've ever owned if you set it on the highest speed. However, I've never come across any quiet blender before, and so the noise is not something I'm disappointed at. And number 1. Oster BLSTMB-CBG-000 Pro. The best thing I love about this Oster blender is the glass jar. After dealing with a few plastic containers for years, they started going all stained and covered in cracks. And so for a glass jar, it spices up your kitchen with a sleek and fancy-looking blender, but is also durable, that can bear ice crushing. I would say that this Oster is really handy and versatile with 3 program settings and 7 speeds. I personally like a few chunks in my smoothies, and so I always set it on the lowest speed. But if you want a silky liquid, you can always set it on the highest speed and press the green frozen smoothies. So for the speed and programs, this guy wins my heart. At first, I didn't quite understand what the dual direction blade was going to do, because none of my blenders before had such function. After testing, it totally impressed me. Dual direction means dual rotation. The blade will change direction after every 10 seconds to make sure no chunky bits are stuck at the bottom of the jar, giving me easy cleaning at the end of the day. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.